Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, double honor to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Can pushing this truth throughout the 4 winds. I have no title on this video, but just reading, it basically goes into how powerful the Lord is, man. And the futuristic mind frame, the seeing all mind frame of Yahweh Shem Shai. You know, just to be able to orchestrate and align everything perfectly, you know. And it's just amazing. It's amazing when you sit back and you understand what kind of mastermind the Lord is. This is Isaiah 45. I'm gonna start at 45. I'm gonna start at 5. It says, "I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." Okay? So, in the middle of I create darkness, or I form the light and create darkness, what you have to understand, Salakia, okay? So, what we understand is light and darkness, that transitions to good and bad, night and day, all these things. So when you look at light, that's the daytime, okay? And darkness, that's night. So the key element in all these things is things that happens throughout these periods of time. So everything that happens in the day, the Lord did. Whether it be death, someone hit by a car, someone paralyzed, someone winning a lottery, all these things are set up by Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Now, with that being said, it's amazing how the Lord set this show up. And I mean this by saying that the Lord knew that he was going to have a virus come out of China. So what did he do? He set up the number one merchant in the world as being who? China. Now you think about that. China delivers everything to people. Now, if you have China and it delivers everything to people, the virus is brought there. Now, if it's a package and it's shipped from China, let's say you order something online coming from China, that virus makes its way around the entire world. That virus makes its way to certain people's houses. This is the power of the Lord, bro. To basically already have had this set up, that this virus is going to come from the number one merchant in the world. Okay? What comes from China? Everything. It's rare that you're not going to see made in China on something you purchase. But you see how far ahead of the game the Lord is? Light years ahead of the game. It's just amazing. But those that are in the know, when you look at that, it's like, man, the Lord had this set up all along. It's like seeing the end of the movie. And when we came into the beginning of this year, we saw what? three of the main things he said you're going to see in the end: war, earthquakes, pestilence. This pestilence thing is really picking up. And that war thing is really picking up. Okay? So this is just the mastermind of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Those packages that's coming from China, they're going to make it through customs, yada, yada, yada. Who's to say that when that stuff is specially wrapped, when you get it to your house, it doesn't have some form of corona in it? This is why protection from Yahweh Shem Yahushua is so critical. Okay? Super critical. But that's the ball game right there. Okay? And this is Isaiah 55:8. It says, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Okay? So you look at this and you say, wow, because we're in the know now. So we understand. We know that the Lord's ways and thoughts are higher than ours. So by this happening, what we have is a proper understanding that the Lord is a mastermind, bro. Total mastermind. To have that set up so perfectly that when it played out, it was just by nature, just a natural course, like a river. It's going to flow the way it's going to flow. But for the Lord to see this and have it set up since the beginning it's spot on. All right. This is just a quick video, just basically showing you that, man, you cannot go wrong serving a power that knows all. Okay? I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Can push this truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.